catch echoes, not the source. Have a trail and change the course. You talk like it stayed with you, but it passed right through. You got shadows, not the weight. Say it loud, but it don't translate. There's a difference in what you heard and what don't leave a word. You stand where it's all explained, where it don't come back again, where it don't sit in your chest. Turn your breath into a test. Too far gone, too untouched. You don't carry that much. You can look, that's fine, but don't blur it into mine. There's a line you don't cross once you ain't paid that cost. Don't speak my name like you know the way. Don't wear my past like it fits your frame. Don't turn my truth into something safe. You ain't stood where it breaks. Stay back, let it be. Ain't your ground, ain't your street. Say less, draw the line. What I lived ain't yours to define. I've seen stories grow from thin air, get passed around like they've been there. Built up loud just to sound real, but they don't hold how it feels. They fade quick when it gets close. Truth don't move how they told it. Don't echo the same way when it lived through the pain. I don't answer distant noise. I don't bend for borrowed voice. If it didn't leave its mark, then it don't stand in the dark. Watch all you want, that's fine, but don't step across that line if you ain't held what I held. Don't speak like you can tell. No trace, no claim. Don't carry my name. Don't speak my name like you know the way. Don't wear my past like it fits your frame. Don't turn my truth into something safe. You ain't stood where it breaks. Stay back, let it be. Ain't your ground, ain't your street. Say less, draw the line. What I lived ain't yours to define. Place, don't step this space. Don't speak my name, that's it, don't pretend. No more words, that's where it ends. Don't speak my name, draw the line. What I live stays mine. You stack words like river stones on a road you never owned. Say it hard, say it clean, like you know what lies between. You Pass it on, let it breathe. Give it legs, give it teeth. But it cracks when it gets checked, when it meets what's real instead. You don't stand where truth got bruised. You just bend it how you choose. You don't feel who carries scars. You just throw it from afar. I stayed still, not out of fear. I know what not to feed. Watched it climb on borrowed fire. Watched it fall beneath my feet. That kind of build don't hold no weight when real eyes meet face to face. You got talk, but not the base. You got smoke, no solid place. You don't know, you just repeat something you ain't meant to speak. It won't hold when it's real. Wasn't there at all. You throw lines like they land, like you held it in your hands, but they bend underweight when truth walks through the gate. They sing my name when I ain't there, lose that tone when I'm right there. Same old dance, same old face, same weak words lose their shape. You don't see what I let slide, what it costs to not reply. All the things I never said still sit heavy in my chest. You don't read what silence means, you just ride between the scenes. But it shows when it gets real, what you know and what you feel. I stayed still, I held my line, let the dust decide with time. Now it's clear, don't call my name. It won't hold the same, it won't hold when it's real. All that smoke starts to clear. It won't hold, let it fall. What you built wasn't there at all. Stack can hold like that. No line you lay can stay that way. No sound you throw outruns what's known. It won't hold when it's real. No more talk, no more talk, no more fear. It won't hold, let it fall. What you built wasn't there at all. You can keep saying it still won't hold. Don't walk close if you don't belong. This road don't take you very long. You step wrong, it don't bend to break. It just waits for the move you make. You don't hear what the quiet means. You don't feel what it holds unseen. There's a line I don't need to show, but it's there. And you don't go. You move easy when it feels like light, when it don't come back at night, when it don't sit in your chest turn your breath into unrest. But where I stand don't shift like that. It holds you still, it holds you fast. And what runs here don't drift away. It stays right where you chose to stay. No step, no play. Stay out my way. Stay out my way. Don't cross that ground. Stay out my way. Don't make a sound. Stay out my way. Don't test that line. Stay out my way. You won't like what you find. Stay out my way. Say it clear. I don't move, you don't belong here. I see men step just like you do. Talk too loud, think it ain't true. Push too far just to feel strong. Then it turns and it don't take long. They don't stay when it shifts that way. When the dark don't move, just waits. When the air goes thin and tight and it don't feel right. I don't chase, I don't warn, I don't speak before it's done. If you stand where you shouldn't be, then you deal with what you see. Watch close, that's fine, just don't cross that line. If you ain't built for what it takes, don't step where it don't break. No sound, no say. Stay out my way. Stay out my way. Don't cross that ground. Stay out my way. Don't make a sound. Stay out my way. Don't test that line. Stay out my way. You won't like what you find. Stay out my way. Say it clear. I don't move, you don't belong here. Still no, no move, still wrong. Don't step, don't stay. Stay out my way, stay out my way. That's the end. No more talk, no pretend. Stay out my way. That's your line. You had yours, this one's mine. My way. Say it clear. I don't move. You don't belong here. Everybody talking like they seen it all. Half-cut stories building up the wall. Speaking on a live day, stepped in, turning quiet moments into noise again. Take a small piece, stretch it wide, make it loud just to pick a side. Talk like they paid every cost it took, but they weren't there when it all got shook. Boots hit dirt, I held my ground. No one there when it all burned down. You hear echoes, call it truth, but you don't know what I've been through. I don't move like that, I don't play that role. I don't turn my story into something sold. If it wasn't lived, then it don't belong. I don't let it pass, I don't let it go. You talk loud, you don't know. You stay close from below. You got words, no ground. You just feel empty sound. Say less if you don't know. Say less, don't let it show. Say less, stay your side. Say less, don't redefine. Say less. loud when the room goes still, like silence hits and it breaks their will. Feel the air just to feel some weight, even if it don't hold real shape. They speak too fast, don't check what's real. Never let the truth just sit and build. Throwing out words like they mean something, but they fade quick when it turns to something. I don't break silence just to be heard. I don't waste breath just to place a word. If it ain't true, I don't let it stay. I let quiet hit in a stronger way. No insight, no claim. You don't know that frame. You see surface, not depth. You don't know what's left. Say less. If you don't know, say less. Don't let it show. Say less. Stay your side. Say less. Don't redefine. Say less. That's enough. No more noise, no made up. No talk, no need. I don't feed that speed. No voice, no show. If you don't live it, you don't know. No rush, no sound. Truth stands without a crowd. Say less. That's the line. What is yours? Stay your side. Say less. That's the end. No more talk, no pretend. Say less. Say it clear. I don't move out here. It's whole, no rush, no sound. Truth stands without a crowd. No need to prove I don't speak, I just move. Stillness cuts deeper than anything said. Stillness cuts clearer than words in your head. Stillness cuts deeper, stay your side. Stillness cuts deeper, don't cross that line. Stillness cuts deeper, say it clear. I don't move out here. I've seen voices rise just to fill that space, throwing hollow lines with a steady pace. But it breaks down fast when it's put to test, and it don't hold form if it ain't built blessed. You don't need a word just to show your ground. You don't need noise just to stand your sound. If it's built from truth, it will stay its own. It don't need a crowd, it don't need a tone. I don't push my voice, I don't force it loud. I don't trade my ground just to draw a crowd. If it ain't from truth, I don't let it stay. I let quiet hit in a heavier way. No insight, no claim. You don't hold that frame. You see, surface, not core. You don't know what for. Stillness cuts deeper than anything said. Stillness cuts clearer than words in your head. Stillness cuts deeper, stay your side. Stillness cuts deeper, don't cross that line. Stillness cuts deeper, say it clear. I don't move out here. No sound, truth stands without a crowd. No voice, no show. If you don't live, you don't know. No rush, no need. Stillness takes the lead. Stillness cuts deeper. Listen. No more talk, no pretend. Stillness cuts deeper. That's my line. That was yours. This is mine. Stillness cuts deeper. Say it clear. I don't move out here. I don't raise my tone, I don't need that space. I don't feel the air, just to leave a trace. I move slow, dead set, never out of line. One look, that's enough, I don't say it twice. You feel that shift when I step inside. Air goes tight, but I let it ride. No loud push, no display. Still it hits the same. Calm does damage, no sound. Moves low, still shakes the ground. Calm does damage, no flash. Just wait, you don't push, don't match. Calm does damage, stays. One line, I don't change my ways. Seen loud breakdown under real weight. All that talk don't hold that shape. I don't rush, I don't chase that pace. If it comes, let it come, I don't change my place. You can test, you can try. No reply, no second look, no second try. I stay where I stand, locked in, no bend. Cross that once, that's the end. Calm does damage, no sound. Moves low, still shakes the ground. Calm does damage, no flash. Just wait, you don't push, don't match. Calm does damage, stays. One line, I don't change my ways. Still stands, no force, still shifts. You feel what this is. Calm does damage, that's the end. No more talk, no pretend. Calm does damage, that's my line, now it ends. Calm does damage, say it clear, I don't fold out here. Calm does damage, that's enough, I don't bend, I don't break, 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 break. Got a version that ain't mine. Half the truth, wrong place, wrong time. You heard it once, then let it run, like that's where it came from. You talk like you've been down that road, like you felt what it really holds. But there's things that don't come out, they just live where they burned out. You speak easy from the light, where it don't follow you at night, where it don't sit in your chest. Turn your breath into unrest. Too far off, too clean cut. you ain't lived that much. You can tell it how you see, but don't tie that back to me. There's a weight you never knew. Don't wear it like it's you. That ain't your story. Don't run it like it is. That ain't your truth. Don't shape it how you wish. You heard a line, but you missed what it did. You don't know where it lives. Step back, let it go. Some things you don't get to hold. Say less, draw the line. What I live stays mine. Say it clear, I don't move out here. I've seen stories bend and twist, built from things that don't exist, turned up loud just to feel real, but they don't match what I feel. They pass it on, let it grow, like they know what they don't know, but it cracks when it comes back. Truth don't sound like that. I don't follow secondhand, I don't move on borrowed plans. If it ain't cut from my past, then it don't never last. Watch all you want, that's fine, but don't cross that into mine. If you ain't stood where it stays, don't speak my name that way. No right, no claim. Don't rewrite my name. That ain't your story, don't run it like it is. That ain't your truth, don't shape it how you wish. You heard a line, but you missed what it did. You don't know where it lives. Stay back, let it be. That ain't yours to carry. Say less, step aside. Some things you don't redefine. Stays, no word still weighs. Don't turn. My past, that ain't your story. That's the end. No more talk, no pretend. That ain't your story. Draw the line. What I live stays mine. Say it clear, stand aside. You don't walk where I survive.